Aloha! I wanted to come on here today and talk to you about an interaction that I had with a cashier. I went to Whole Foods today and I was going through the line and I just asked the guy, "Hey, how are you today?" And he said, "Well, I'm good because the customer is good." And I said, "Oh, okay." And he said, "If the customer's nice, then I'm nice, and if the customer's happy, I'm happy." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And I said, "I really try my best not to allow other people to dictate how I feel." And then he said, "Oh, you must not work in customer service. You just don't understand." And I kind of just laughed and walked away, but it got me thinking about how many people walk through this life allowing other people to dictate how they feel. And if you do that, you are not in control of your own emotions, and you're giving away your power. I definitely have done it myself. I mean, we're human. It's going to happen. There's going to be times where we're influenced by other people. However, for the most part, I try my best to not allow how other people feel dictate how I feel. And actually, what I've noticed is a lot of times if I come across somebody who is in a bad mood or being rude, like at a store, and I'm friendly and kind, it will kind of soften their energy. And by the time I leave, they might give a little smile and say, "Have a good day," or something like that. And so many people working in customer service and just out in the world, dealing with people all day, every day, can get really frustrated, and you are having to deal with so many different emotions, so I'm sure it's hard. But allowing others to dictate how we feel is not a good way to be. And if energy can be influenced that easily, then you going out in the world with good energy and good vibes and a smile on your face can also influence the world. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that because I thought it was really interesting, and I just thought, wow, I mean, he has awareness around what he's doing, but he thinks it's okay. And I just wonder, how many times does he go home pissed off and in a bad mood? Not because he wants to be in a bad mood or has anything to be in a bad mood about, but because the customer. It's not good, guys. You are in control of your emotions. You are in control of how you feel, and no one else has the ability to take that away from you unless you allow them. And I have allowed other people to dictate how I feel many, many times. It's very hard for me, especially when it comes to parenting. I can be in a good mood, and as soon as my teenager is in a bad mood or says something rude, it will just flip my mood. But it's definitely something I'm working on and have been working on over the years, and meditation really helps. Sitting in nature helps. Bringing awareness to these things really help. We can't allow others to dictate how we feel. The world needs more love and happiness. And I hope that man will think about what I said and be like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't let other people dictate how I feel. Maybe I shouldn't let the customer dictate how I feel." You can allow other people to be who they are without letting it affect who you are. So the next time you have an interaction with someone that is rude or unkind or just upsets you, just pause for a moment and really think, do I want to let this affect me? This can be with a stranger, it can be with a spouse, it can be with a child. We are in control of how we feel, and allowing others to dictate how we feel is giving away our power. So stay in your power. Anyway, just a thought. Let me know if this is something that you guys struggle with or have ever thought about. Okay, aloha.